Hey ladies, I'm here to talk for a minute about the different types of eyeliner that Younique offers. What's my favorite, what type would be your favorite, and tell you a little bit about each one. I'm going to start with the first eyeliner that Younique came out with. This is the eyeliner pencil. It comes in a huge variety of shades, from gold to blue to green to black, which I have right now. You sharpen it so it lasts a really long time. Has a nice thick rounded tip when sharpened, and it makes it super easy to apply. I'll just show you here. It's almost like a crayon. I remember I've always used pencil eyeliners. I remember having a pencil eyeliner before, and I would sharpen it and it would be super pointy and it would be very hard to apply, and I always feared that I would be poking myself in the eye while I was trying to get it on my lash line where it was supposed to go. And this just changed the game. It's so easy to use, so smooth to put on, smudge proof, waterproof. It's just a really great product. You can get these for $15 each, or you can get them in a set of 3 for a discount. And in that set of 3, you can choose all eyeliners. You can also interchange lip liners into the collection so that you can mix and match. And we have a huge variety of colors of eyeliners and lip liners. So it's a really great deal. Secondly, we have the Younique liquid eyeliner. This is by far my favorite eyeliner to use. It's almost like a Sharpie marker. That's what I compare it with. It has a nice, fine felt tip, so you don't have to worry about poking your eye. You also don't have to worry about having a super steady hand like you have to with most liquid eyeliners. That was always my issue with the liquid eyeliners, and that's why I always shied away from using them, is because it never seemed like I could get it straight. I liked that they were always a bolder color. Like the blacks always seemed to be so much blacker than the eyeliner, the pencil eyeliners that I used, but it didn't matter because it was all over my eye by the time that I got finished. This is totally different. So it's almost just like you're writing on your lash line. Again, it's super easy to use. You can tell here it's just fanning it out here. And again, it's my favorite. These are $21. I think there's 5 shades, from a green to a dark blue, black, brown. There's even a really pretty gray called Powerful. A tip here is to store them with the tips down. It just keeps it from drying out, keeps it from being, weird when you go to put it on, and make sure your top is on. Again, my favorite one that we have, I use the pencils a lot more because there's a huge variety of colors, but if I get to pick my go-to, it would definitely be this. Lastly, Younique just came out last year with these eyeliners, liquid, that are called the Dip and Draw eyeliners. It's a really neat concept. I always shake it before I use it. It comes with a very fine wand. I'll show you here. This is what it looks like. You unscrew it, and it comes with this wand here, which is, like I said, a very fine. This is supposed to be perfect for wings. I do use it quite a bit, but it does take a steadier hand, which I have still not perfected. They have a really pretty maroon color, a really beautiful blue, brown, and black. So I'll just show you kind of how it works here. This is probably the most intense black that we have. The darkest, I would say. Let me show you how I wrote that on here. It's very easy to apply, except it takes a steady hand. If you've got your wing down and you like to do fancy stuff with your eyeliner, this is yours, because it's just, the wand is just super easy to do fancy stuff. But I'm not there yet. So I just use it for a regular mascara when I want something really bold. So I'm going to show you here These are all 3 of them that I used here. So the eyebrow pencil I'm going to use on my lower lash line. And you can see I'm not pressing hard here. It's very smooth going on. The difference that makes. I'll go ahead and put it on this side too. I almost always use a pencil on my lower lash line if I'm wearing mascara or if I'm wearing eyeliner. I just cannot seem to master the using a liquid on the bottom. And a lot of times I'll wear a liquid black on top and a colored pencil on the bottom just to add some added color. But this is my go-to for my bottom lashes. Super easy. And then I'm going to use on one of my eyes here, this Sharpie type liquid eyeliner. I usually always apply my eyeliner before I apply my mascara, but I wanted to have it all on for this video. So I'm just taking it, you see here, I'm just applying it strictly to this area here. See it? So hard to apply stuff, one, in this camera, and two, I think because I'm used to applying it with no mascara, I'm kind of having trouble, there we go, figuring out where my lash line is. Because I like to get it as close to my lash line as possible, because you don't want a big white gap of lid between where your lash line is and where your eyeliner is. So you want to get it just as close as possible as you can to that lash line. All right, there's the liquid. Super easy to use and draw on. And it's super easy to build too. If you miss something and you need to go back, it's easy to just go right on back and draw it on. All right, I'm going to use my dip and draw for this other eye. I'm going to attempt to here. So again, this is just a very thin line here. You'll see once I get done just how much darker and bolder it is. See that? See how more intense that black is than this one? Just this liquid eyeliner, this dip and draw is just every color is like that. It's just super, super dark and dramatic, which is great, especially when you're wearing dark colors like I am today. Here's where it looks like. So like I said, it is really pretty. It does take a bit of a steadier hand. And you'll notice, or at least I hope you notice from this video, like this going on is definitely like a liquid, wet eyeliner. Like it needs a moment to dry. When this liquid, when you're putting on this liquid eyeliner, Sharpie type, it dries immediately. So you don't have to worry about it transferring onto any other part of your eye. It's immediately dry and it's immediately set, just like these pencils here. So on this one, on the dip and draw, you do have to leave it on and leave it alone for a minute just to let it dry. And like I said, it's a little bit harder to use because it is like this thin wand instead of like a pencil. It's this thin wand that you're kind of painting on. But I think it's worth it using it if you're looking for a more dramatic eyeliner, because just look at the difference. They're all 3 of these that I use today are the same exact shade. They're all called Perfect. They're all black eyeliner. But it just depends on the look that you're going for. And what your preference is and what your skill set is too. I use all 3 interchanging. I interchange all 3 depending on my look. I like all 3 of them. If you have a question on which one may be best for you and what color, then get a hold of me and let me help you work it out. The liquid, both of these liquids, the dip and draw and the liquid eyeliner, are both $21 a piece. And again, the pencil, $15 unless you buy them in a collection, which you can get them for even cheaper. All right, hope this answered your questions and gave you a closer look at all the eyeliner options that Younique has. Thank you.